So the days are getting shorter, and by the time I get off work and get to the skate park, the sun is already setting down past the horizon. Could there be some benefits to skating in the dark? So today we're going to talk about that. So if you have a full frame camera, or a camera that's good in low light, a fast lens, 1.8, 1.2, something like that, you could actually film skateboarding at night. So one benefit of skating at night, skating in the dark, skating in the cold, is there's not going to be anybody at the skate park. I don't really have that problem with the skate park. There's never anybody at the skate park, but it can be a benefit if you're wanting to learn something, or you're a beginner and you just want the skate park to yourself. Sometimes when the skate park is really crowded, it makes it hard for you to learn tricks. There are definitely times when a skate park full of people actually encourages me to try harder and land a trick. Sometimes that peer pressure or the energy you get from other people can just push you. But there are other times when having time alone at the skate park and just being able to focus on doing the same thing over and over, that can actually help you land something that you wouldn't normally land. So yeah, the privacy could definitely be a benefit. Maybe if you're skating alone at the skate park, you wouldn't be afraid to wear pads, and you could save yourself from getting hurt. Now I know you're gonna say, well, you shouldn't be afraid to wear pads anyway. Just do what you want to do. But I know you. You're scared of wearing pads. So the biggest downside to skating in the dark is you can't see your board. So if you're trying to do flip tricks, it makes it a lot harder. So yeah, skating at night can be really peaceful, therapeutic. Just looking up at the stars, it's definitely relaxing. I feel like some of the best times of my life were spent skating at night. Especially like in the summer when it's really hot all day and you just get to skate through the streets at night. That's the best feeling. I feel like things smell different at night. Like you can smell more. And the smell gives you different kinds of feelings. I don't know what that smell is. It's like Christmas tree. Sometimes I feel like my lack of fear makes me feel restless and isolated. I feel like everybody around me is so scared. They're scared to go out of their house at night. They just stay inside and watch Netflix or play video games. But I feel like I have to get outside. I have to do things. And if I'm working until it's dark, I still have to go outside at some point, so I can't be afraid of the dark. I feel like cops and security guards are working overtime now. Since the pandemic, everybody's a little more scared of everything. Not everybody, but most people. Another good thing about skating at night is you're not going to get kicked out as much. So here's another tip. If you're skating by yourself and you're a guy, like my age with a beard, you're probably gonna get kicked out. But if you have a girl with you, if you got a girlfriend or a wife, bring her with you. If you're both skating, it just looks like you're on a date, and people are less threatened by guys who are with women, because guys who are with women are less violent and less dangerous. It's those guys that are by themselves that you gotta watch. I really do think people trust guys who are with women way more than they trust guys who are just like hanging out by themselves or skating by themselves. You don't see a lot of criminals committing crimes with their wives or with their girlfriends. There's not a lot of Bonnie and Clydes out there. A lot of that is being a man too. Like if you're 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, people are gonna see you as more of a threat than a 14-year-old boy. So yeah, as I get older, as I look more physically threatening, people fear me more and I get in trouble for skating more often. Everybody's coming up with ridiculous conspiracy theories. It feels like people want to be afraid, like they seek out fear. They go to YouTube channels to make them more afraid, not less afraid. It's like people want to be stressed out. So I feel like people call the cops more often now. I feel like security guards are a little bit stricter than they ever were when I was growing up. Now I say that, but I've never actually gotten a ticket or gotten arrested for skateboarding. People have just said, hey, could you not skate here? That's the worst that happens. So you don't really have to be afraid. If you're in a small town, you're probably not gonna get a ticket or get arrested for skating. I mean, if you're decent at talking to people and you're nice, you're not being difficult, you'll probably be fine. But still, I'm not giving you advice to go break the law, you know. If your skate park has lights, skate at the skate park, you know. I feel like skate park footage is getting more and more accepted with pros and stuff, you know, with Instagram and everything. I see even like the most core professionals posting skate park clips. That's something you really didn't see in the 90s, but of course all the skate parks were terrible back then. So yeah, if your skate park doesn't have lights, go buy some of those little portable ones, the little battery powered lights or rechargeable lights. Bring them over to your skate park. Even for pros, sometimes skate parks just offer more creative opportunities for tricks that you can't really find in the street. I really miss indoor skate parks. You know, back when the economy was good and they could actually make it before they all went out of business, they were the best thing, especially for winter and skating at night, because they were lit up, super smooth, and you just learn stuff so much faster at an indoor park. Man, it's fun to reminisce sometimes, and I've had some great times skating at night. My whole life I've been skating at night, and I hope you guys can get the opportunity to skate at night too. Now this is a safe town. If you live in a dangerous area, you might not want to skate at night, and you might want to get away from that area. So it looks bright in a lot of these clips, but it's actually totally dark. I've got this one light here that's facing the wrong way. So half of the park over here is lit up. It looks so much brighter on the camera than it does in real life. And then over there, it's like totally dark. You can kind of see it on this camera, but this is a full frame Canon camera here. So the biggest problem skating in the dark is that you can't see the board. You know, you can't really see what you're doing. You can't see the obstacle that you're skating on. Man, this thing really can see in the dark. There's a plane or a UFO. This camera can see the stars better than I can. Well, the autofocus just kind of gave up there. Wow, it looks totally black to my eye, but with the camera, I'm sure the ISO is really cranked up, but you can see everything back there. It does not look like that at all to me. Man, I'm not going to talk long on here. I know I've been all over the place in this video, but I actually feel like skating some myself tonight, so I'm going to have to get off here. It just feels so good tonight. You can see the stars out. It's not too cold, got this nice cool breeze going, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, scroll through my channel, check out my other videos, and hit that subscribe button because I got a lot more videos to come. Thanks for watching.